Chapter 1. Welcome to the understaffed abyss.
Arthur Graves never expected to die choking on a stale cinnamon roll. Yet here he was, drifting through the void, clutching his throat in indignation.
Is this the afterlife? I was expecting less paperwork.
A single luminous contract hovered before him, inked in shimmering gold. Caretaker of Blackstone Dungeon, immediate opening, no experience required.
Immediate opening? That sounds suspiciously like a trap.
Before he could protest, spectral hands signed his name. The world spun. Arthur tumbled through darkness, dreams of cinnamon rolls replaced by the scent of mildew and rot. Arthur awoke on cold flagstones, his limbs stiff and uncooperative. The chamber was lit by flickering torchlight, revealing crumbling stone walls and a suspiciously large puddle.
Ugh, my head, and my knees, and... Wait, is that my rib sticking out?
A cracked mirror on the wall reflected a gaunt, pallid figure in an ill-fitting uniform. Blue light glimmered in his eyes. Undead. Wonderful.
I suppose dental insurance is out of the question.
Eek! New caretaker? Or new corpse?
Caretaker, I think? What are you?
Mopsy! Head of janitorial, and everything else. Welcome to Blackstone Dungeon. Watch out for the puddle.
Hail! I am Sir Puddle, Knight of Cleanliness. Mind your step, caretaker.
A deep thrumming echoed through the chamber. From the shadows, a floating obsidian orb emerged, etched with shifting runes and leaking faint purple light.
Congratulations, Arthur Graves. You are now the official caretaker of Blackstone Dungeon. Your predecessors perished in regrettable ways. Is there a training manual or an escape clause? You will find the magical management ledger on the desk. Do not lose it. Or do. I enjoy the chaos.
A battered tome materialized on a crumbling desk, pages fluttering as if in a breeze only it could feel. Arthur eyed it with suspicion.
I suppose I'll need a pen. And hazard pay.
With ledger in hand, Arthur began his first inspection. Hallways crumbled, traps malfunctioned, and a suspicious mold colony waved as he passed.
Right. First order of business. Structural integrity, pest control, and employee satisfaction?
If you fix the heating, I might consider not turning you into a toad. The fungus in my quarters glows at night. It's dreadful for meditation.
I'll add it to the list. And, thank you for not toadifying me.
I shall defend the mop closet with my life.
Don't forget, the rats unionized last winter. Very bitey, but good negotiators.
Arthur scribbled notes furiously, the ledger glowing faintly with each new entry. Somewhere in the depths, a trap clicked ominously. As Arthur closed the ledger, a distant rumble echoed from the dungeon's entrance. The magical wards flickered. Something or someone approached.
Oh, good. Our first visitors in decades. Try not to let them die too quickly, caretaker. It's bad for business. Visitors? Already? I haven't even fixed the leak in the oubliette.
The doors shuddered. Shadows moved beyond the threshold. Arthur clutched his ledger, uncertain if he was ready for heroes, or if the dungeon was ready for him.
Chapter 2. Heroes at the threshold, chaos in the halls.
Panic swept through the entry hall as Arthur fumbled with the management ledger. Monsters scrambled for hiding spots, and a faint magical alarm chimed overhead.
Mopsy, sweep the bones into a pile. Sir Puddle, patrol the west corridor, and please don't ooze on the welcome mat.
On it, boss!
My honor compels me.
Griselda muttered incantations, flickering blue fire along her staff, while Arthur tried to hammer a "Caution, unstable flooring" sign into a crumbling flagstone.
At least if the heroes fall in a pit, we'll have plausible deniability.
The great doors groaned open, dust swirling as sunlight cut through the gloom. 3 figures stepped in, weapons drawn and eyes wide.
By the light. This place smells like a troll's laundry. Stay sharp, team.
Are you sure the map said abandoned? I see torchlight. And a mop?
Do not lower your guard. There is magic in the air, and something else. Something unwashed.
Arthur ducked behind a pillar, clutching the ledger like a shield. Mopsy waved cheerfully from behind a pile of skulls. The silence was shattered as Mopsy tripped over a skull, sending it rolling across the floor.
Gah! Animated bones! Lena, do something!
It's just a goblin with a mop?
Welcome to Blackstone Dungeon. Please mind the puddles, and don't feed the traps.
Greetings, honored guests. We're under new management. Please enjoy your stay and sign this waiver.
What trickery is this? A talking skeleton, a goblin janitor. Is this some sort of elaborate illusion?
I am Sir Puddle, defender of hygiene.
If you're here to loot, kindly avoid my quarters. The last hero ruined my drapes. Suddenly, the magical wards crackled and flickered, casting wild shadows along the walls. The dungeon core's orb spun rapidly, runes pulsing with unease.
Warning, arcane surge detected. Intrusion at sublevel 3. Please remain calm, or at least entertaining. Sublevel 3? That's where the mold colony keeps the spare keys.
A diversion. Classic dungeon misdirection. Team, prepare for anything.
Should I fetch the emergency mop?
To arms! Or at least, to buckets!
The adventurers and staff scrambled as the floor trembled beneath them. Distant, echoing laughter drifted up from below, chilling even Arthur's undead bones.
That laughter is not part of the usual ambiance. Something has awoken.
Everyone, to sublevel 3. If we survive, there will be snacks in the break room.
I knew I should have packed a bigger lunch.
Together, monsters and heroes hurried toward the stairwell, shadows dancing ahead. Below, a new threat waited in the dark, along with secrets the dungeon hadn't revealed in centuries.
Chapter 3. Mold, Mayhem, and the Forgotten Door.
The group descended the spiral stairs, torches flickering against slimy walls. A thick, musty scent grew stronger with each step, and faint green lights bobbed in the darkness.
I think the mold here just blinked at me.
These spores are magical. Keep your mouths shut unless you want to hallucinate until next Tuesday.
Don't step on the blue ones. They stain something fierce.
Everyone, stay close. Sublevel 3 is temperamental.
At the foot of the stairs, the passage opened into a chamber alive with pulsing fungi and a crowd of anxious moldlings. In their midst loomed the mold matron, mossy cap askew. The mold matron glared at Arthur with drooping eyelids, brandishing a broom made from old bones. The moldlings parted, chittering nervously.
Caretaker, your keys are missing. My spores are trampled, and something dark slipped through here not moments ago.
Sincerest apologies, matron. We're here to secure the area and maybe, retrieve the keys?
Fear not, noble fungus. I shall defend your spores.
A shadow in a dungeon. How original. Should we expect it to monologue?
We're all on the same side, more or less. Let's find those keys and the intruder.
At the rear of the chamber, an ancient iron door, crusted in runes and lichen, pulsed with an eerie violet light. The magical wards around it sputtered, leaking shadows.
These runes are old, pre-dungeon even. There's a containment sigil, but it's failing.
That's not in the maintenance manual. Should we call for backup? Caution. That door predates my installation. Do not open unless you wish to void your afterlife warranty.
The last time something glowed like that, the rats grew wings.
We can't ignore it. If something escaped, we need to know what.
Arthur fumbled with the mold-stained keys as Seraphine traced glowing runes. The door trembled, shadows pooling beneath.
I vote we barricade it and run.
And miss the fun? Perish the thought.
Here goes nothing. On 3. 1, 2.
The door burst open with a thunderclap. A shadowy figure slipped past their feet, leaving a trail of cold air and flickering lights.
That was not in my cleaning schedule.
After it, don't let it reach the upper halls.
The group charged after the escaping shadow, weaving through startled moldlings and clouds of glowing spores. The dungeon core's voice echoed, strained and distant.
Intruder loose in the main corridors. All personnel and guests initiate containment protocols. Or, failing that, panic productively. This is not how I pictured my afterlife. But everyone, split up and cover the exit.
For mop and honor.
I'll try to track its magical signature. Move quickly.
The shadow melted into the labyrinthine corridors, leaving a chill in its wake. Arthur's team dashed after it, unaware of the ancient sigils flickering to life deeper within the dungeon.
Chapter 4. Shadow Tag and the Hall of Hazards.
The pursuit thundered down the winding corridors, the group dodging swinging blades, collapsing tiles, and the occasional startled rat. The shadow flickered ahead, warping the torchlight.
Remind me to add trap recalibration to the maintenance schedule.
This is the most fun I've had since the ooze leak in spring!
Eyes forward. Don't let it double back.
I shall shield the rear.
Why do the spikes look extra pointy today?
The dungeon core's magical wards sparked overhead, trying and failing to keep up with the chaos. The shadow paused at a wall etched with ancient sigils. As it touched the stone, runes blazed to life, sending arcs of violet energy through the hall.
It's activating the old magic. Shields up everyone behind me.
That's binding magic. If it completes, we'll be trapped, or worse.
Can you counter it? The manual didn't cover ancient sigil sabotage. Please refrain from tampering with pre-installed arcana. Warranty claims will not be honored.
Seraphine and Griselda chanted in tandem, their spells weaving blue and red light that tangled with the violet energy, buying precious seconds as the shadow slipped further ahead. The chase funneled into the notorious Hall of Hazards, a vast chamber lined with dormant traps, swinging pendulums, and glimmering magical glyphs. The shadow hovered at the far end, arms outstretched.
This place gives my spores the shivers. I don't trust a single flagstone.
Spread out. Don't let it escape again.
Watch your step. The floor plans for this room were aspirational.
You chase shadows, but know nothing of the chains that bind this place.
The shadow gestured. Traps whirred to life, a rain of darts and swirling magical energy dividing the group. Arthur, Mopsy, and Bran ducked behind a toppled statue as darts flew past. Across the room, Griselda, Seraphine, Lena, and Sir Puddle huddled behind a shimmering barrier conjured by Seraphine.
I'd rather face a dozen mimics than another volley of darts.
At least mimics don't have poison tips. Usually.
We need to reunite and corner the shadow, or it'll pick us off one by one.
Arthur, there's a control glyph by the north wall. If you can reach it, I can shut down the traps.
Arthur glanced at the glyph, a glowing sigil across a floor of shifting tiles and whirring gears. The shadow's gaze settled on him, its core pulsing with violet light. Arthur took a deep breath, well, as much as an undead could, and darted toward the glyph. The shadow's form rippled, and a spectral voice whispered through the chamber.
You are not the first, caretaker, nor will you be the last. Restore the dungeon, or be consumed by its curse.
What do you mean? What curse?
Chains below, secrets above. Awaken the core, and the truth will follow.
Arthur slammed his hand onto the control glyph, magic flaring. The traps ground to a halt, but the shadow dissolved into the floor, slipping deeper into the dungeon's darkness. Above, a new set of ancient runes flickered to life, illuminating a hidden passage leading down.
Chapter 5.
below the rooms, into the forgotten vault.
The traps powered down, the party stumbled into a circle, dust and tension hanging in the air. The newly revealed staircase gaped open, runes still glowing faintly on the walls.
Well, there's no going back. If the shadow's heading down, so are we.
We started this together. We finish it together.
The magic below is old. I can feel it pulsing, almost alive.
I'd rather face a rabid mimic than another ancient curse, but lead the way.
I suppose I'll have to postpone my existential crisis. Down we go then.
The spiral steps descended into darkness, the air growing colder and heavier. Faint lights flickered along the walls, illuminating faded murals and skeletal remains in caretaker uniforms.
Do those bones look recently arranged to anyone else?
I shall protect the rear. Let no skeleton rise unmopped.
These uniforms, they were caretakers, like me. Records indicate a staff attrition rate of 99.7%. Your odds are, statistically, not inspiring.
Stay alert. The shadow could be anywhere.
At the bottom, a massive stone vault loomed, sealed by a door covered in shifting glyphs. Above, an inscription read, "Only those who serve may enter. Only truth will set you free." Never 100.
The glyphs are a puzzle. Each corresponds to one of the ancient caretaker duties.
Safety, morale, cleanliness, and secrets. That last one's ominous.
The last time secrets were kept, half my colony went missing.
Please tell me there's not a riddle. I'm allergic to riddles.
Let's solve it before the shadow does.
The group worked through the glyphs, each step triggering magical illusions of past caretakers. One negotiating with monsters, one scrubbing a bloodstain, one warning of curses. One, the curses are
Each task matters. Maybe that's the key. Acknowledging every part, even the ugly ones.
Place your hand on the final sigil, Arthur. The vault responds to the living, or at least the caretaking.
Here's hoping I still qualify.
The chains grow weaker. Unseal the truth, and you unseal me.
Arthur pressed his palm to the sigil. The vault door groaned, magic flaring as the glyphs spun and the room filled with spectral light. As the vault door creaked open, blue fire spilled out. A tall, spectral figure materialized, silver mask gleaming, spectral chains swirling in the gloom. Whoa!
Who dares disturb the caretaker's rest? Speak, or be bound in chains eternal.
I'm the new caretaker. We mean no harm, but something dangerous has been unleashed.
Then you must face the test of truth. Only the worthy may pass.
The spectral chains lashed forward, encircling the group. As the vault's magic surged, the shadow's laughter echoed from the darkness behind the warden.
Chapter 6. Chains of Memory and the Test of Truth.
The vault warden's spectral chains lashed around the group, pinning them in a circle as blue fire danced across the stone. The shadow's laughter echoed from the vault's depths.
Only truth can free you. Confess your burdens, or remain bound forever.
This feels remarkably like a performance review. In purgatory.
If I'd known, I'd have brought a list.
I might have borrowed a few too many dungeon supplies.
Illusions swirled around each captive, memories replayed, regrets laid bare. Arthur saw his former life's failures, Lena her lost family, Griselda a forbidden spell.
I never finished what I started. Always afraid, always waiting for tomorrow.
I wanted to protect them. I wasn't strong enough.
I used knowledge to distance myself, but in doing so, I lost friends.
I was once whole, before the slime. Now I am different, but I serve as best I can.
Each confession weakened the chains, spectral links falling away with every truth spoken. As the final chains began to fall, the shadow surged forward, its form swelling with violet light. Nightmarish illusions twisted the air, turning memories into horrors.
Truth is nothing but pain. Let me show you what you fear most.
The mob closet. It's empty.
Resist its lies. Only your truth matters.
We've faced worse than nightmares. I know what's real, and I know what isn't.
The group rallied, supporting one another. The shadow's illusions flickered and faded, losing hold as the Vault Warden's mask cracked with a splinter of blue light. With a final surge of blue fire, the last chain shattered. The Vault Warden staggered, mask splitting to reveal a flickering, sorrowful face. At the chamber's center, a pedestal rose, cradling a crystalline heart pulsing with ancient power.
The curse began with betrayal. The heart must be healed, or the dungeon will fall.
What do we have to do? Heart restoration protocol requires unity, sacrifice, and the acceptance of the dungeon's legacy.
Unity and sacrifice. Always the catch.
As the group approached the crystalline heart, the shadow coiled around the chamber, violet tendrils reaching for the pedestal. The light flickered. The air grew cold.
You may heal the heart, but you cannot seal me away. I am the curse's memory, and I will not be forgotten.
Then we'll face you together. No more secrets. No more chains.
The shadow lunged for the heart as Arthur and his allies braced themselves. The fate of the dungeon and its legacy hung in the balance.
Chapter 7. The Heart's Defense and the Shadow's Bargain.
The shadow's violet tendrils slashed toward the crystalline heart. Arthur, emboldened by his allies, stepped forward, the management ledger glowing in his skeletal grip.
Now, channel the dungeon. Focus everything on the heart.
Ancient wards, hear me. Bind the darkness.
I shield the heart in the name of cleanliness.
No shadows making a mess on my watch.
Blue and gold light burst from the group, meeting the shadow's attack in a swirl of magic that shook the vault's stones. The magical clash faltered as the shadow recoiled, then reformed behind Arthur. Its voice oozed into his mind, visions flickering, caretakers chained, betrayals, the dungeon's bloody past.
End this, caretaker. Hand me the heart, and I will free you from this curse. No more burdens, no more doomed legacies.
I didn't choose this, but I won't abandon them. This dungeon, these people, deserve better than bargains with shadows.
You would rather suffer? You would rather watch them fall, as all caretakers have?
I'd rather try and fail than let darkness win by default.
The shadow screamed, unleashing a wave of corrupting magic that rippled through the vault. The crystalline heart flickered dangerously. The Vault Warden rushed to reinforce the wards.
Stand together. Don't let the shadow reach the heart. If I turn into a cursed statue, I want a plaque. With sarcasm.
The floor's melting. The floor's actually melting.
Hold the line. We're not finished yet.
The group locked arms, their combined strength pushing back the corruption inch by inch, but cracks began to race along the vault's walls. With a thunderous roar, the vault ceiling began to collapse. The dungeon core's voice boomed, directing everyone toward a hidden passage opening behind the heart.
Structural integrity compromised. Emergency egress recommended. This way, if you value your limbs.
Retreat! Retreat! The mop is not flame-proof!
Everyone move! Don't let the shadow follow. Seal the passage if you can.
The group scrambled through the narrow tunnel, the shadow howling as debris sealed the vault behind them. Blue light from the heart pulsed once, then faded into darkness. The tunnel opened into a vast, unfamiliar cavern. Strange machines and forgotten relics littered the shadows, and the air pulsed with ancient magic.
This isn't on any map. We've stumbled into a lost section, possibly predating the dungeon itself.
Ooh, shiny! Do you think they have a lost and found?
We regroup, we heal, and we get answers. Whatever's down here, it's part of the curse. and we're not leaving until we break it.
As they pressed forward, distant footsteps echoed from the dark. Someone, or something, was already waiting for them.
Chapter 8. Relics, Riddles, and the Keeper in the Dark.
The group emerged into the immense cavern, their torchlight glinting off ancient machines and relics scattered across the stone floor. Strange symbols lined the walls, and the air thrummed with residual magic.
I've never seen so much shiny junk in one place.
This place feels older than the dungeon itself.
These machines, they're powered by rune circuits. Some are still active.
Keep together. If anything starts moving, or worse, talking, I want a head count.
A grinding sound echoed as a massive construct stepped from the shadows. Bronze and stone, eyes glowing blue, runes flickering along its limbs.
Halt. Identify purpose. Only the worthy may proceed beyond the gate of origins.
We're explorers, adventurers, caretakers. It's complicated.
We seek the truth of the dungeon and a way to break its curse.
Truth must be earned. Solve the riddle of the makers, or be turned away.
The keeper's eyes flared, projecting a shimmering puzzle in the air. Gears, runes, and shifting numbers. The group clustered together, minds racing.
Of course it's a riddle. It couldn't just be a simple password, could it?
The symbols align with the ancient elements: earth, water, air, fire. But the sequence is wrong.
Maybe it's not about the elements, it's about what binds them. Unity, purpose, legacy.
Try combining the symbols, not separating them. Like the gears in a machine.
Together, they manipulated the illusion, aligning the runes and gears until a harmonious glow filled the chamber. As the puzzle resolved, ancient machines along the walls rumbled to life, gears turning and lights flickering. The shadows' laughter slithered through the darkness, and violet sparks danced across the cavern.
Clever caretakers, but every answer births a new question. Shall I show you what the makers truly wrought?
I do not trust machines that wake up before noon.
Stay alert. If the shadows hear, expect sabotage. Or worse.
If any of these things start growing fungus, I'm leaving.
The keeper turned, placing a massive hand on a hidden door. Runes flared and the stone slid aside, revealing a swirling portal of blue and silver light.
You have proven worthy. Beyond lies the dungeon's heart, where the curse began and where it may end.
Then we go together. No more secrets, no more running. Portal stability at 72%. Please avoid existential crises while in transit.
As the group stepped toward the portal, the shadows' laughter echoed once more, and a flicker of darkness slipped through ahead of them. What awaited in the dungeon's heart might be their greatest challenge yet.
Chapter 9. The Heart of the Dungeon.
The party stepped through the portal and found themselves in a vast labyrinth, walls swirling with shifting images, scenes from their lives, past caretakers, and half-remembered dreams. The floor pulsed beneath their feet, alive with magic.
This is no ordinary maze. It's built from memory and magic. Every path is different for each of us.
Stay together. No wandering off, even if you see something familiar.
What if I see my mother's cooking? That's a trap, right?
Follow the central current. The heart of the curse lies at the maze's core.
As they moved forward, the maze conjured illusions. Griselda's lost mentor beckoned. Lena's family laughed just out of reach. Mopsy glimpsed a mountain of golden mops.
You're not real. I know better than to trust shadows.
It feels so real, but we have to keep moving.
I'll mop up my dreams later.
If you see a puddle, it's probably me. Or a trap. Or both.
The group resisted the maze's temptations, drawing strength from each other as they pressed on. The maze's walls grew higher, and the visions faded, replaced by pulsing runes and a steady, resonant heartbeat. The air thickened with magic, and a sense of dread crept in.
We're close. I can feel the curse pulling, like it wants us to find it. Warning, core anomaly detected. Probability of existential crisis, high.
The magic here is ancient. Be ready for anything.
Whatever's waiting, we face it together.
At the maze's center, the path widened into a circular chamber. A massive chimera waited, lion, serpent, and raven heads twisting atop a body of runes and iridescent scales. The shadow's presence poured into it, transforming it into a monstrous guardian.
None pass while the heart is chained. Face your fears, or be devoured.
My power is strongest here. Defy me, and you'll join the maze forever.
We've come too far to turn back. Everyone, prepare yourselves.
I hope you all remembered to stretch.
The chimera lunged, magic and claws tearing at the party. Spells and steel clashed against runic scales. The shadow howled, twisting the chamber with nightmare illusions.
Focus on the runes. Break the enchantment and the beast will fall.
For the dungeon! And for the mop closet!
Shadows or no, I'll burn through.
Together, don't let the shadow divide us.
As runes shattered and the chimera faltered, the shadow's true form began to emerge from its heart. Larger, darker, and more dangerous than ever.
Chapter 10. Nightmare Unbound. The shadow's true form.
The chimera crumbled, and the shadow erupted from its heart, no longer contained, towering over the maze, violet eyes burning, spectral chains whipping through the air.
You have broken the chains, caretakers. Now witness the truth of your dungeon's curse.
We didn't come this far to give in now. Hold your ground. Don't let it break you.
Its power is warping the maze. Anchor yourselves. Remember what's real.
The walls rippled, shadows lengthening into monstrous shapes. The ground quaked as the shadow's laughter echoed, each note a tremor in the labyrinth. One by one, the party was swept into separate illusions, reflections of their deepest fears. Lena faced a battlefield of fallen friends, Bran an endless maze of dead ends, Griselda her own shadowy double.
I couldn't save them, but I can save you now.
There has to be a way out. There always is.
You're just a shade. I've outlived worse nightmares.
Where'd everyone go? This isn't the broom closet.
The core's voice cut through the illusions, trying to guide them back. Arthur clung to the ledger, feeling the shadow's grip tightening on his own soul. Arthur stumbled through a void of swirling memories, his past failures, lost friends, and the endless duties of caretakers before him. The shadow's voice whispered temptations.
You could rest. Let go of this burden, Arthur. No one would blame you.
I'm not alone. Not anymore. My friends are counting on me. I won't let your lies become my truth. Anchor protocol initiated. Focus on the ledger. Focus on your duty.
Arthur's grip on the management ledger tightened. Light flared around him, anchoring his spirit and calling out to his scattered companions. One by one, the party broke free from their nightmares, drawn by Arthur's call. The maze reformed, walls trembling, as the shadow bellowed in rage.
We're together. The shadow can't divide us if we stand as one.
For unity and for proper sanitation.
Someone remind me why we don't just burn the whole maze down?
Focus on the heart. That's where the curse is strongest, where we can end this.
The group formed a circle, channeling their combined will toward the maze's center as the shadow began to shift, growing even larger and more monstrous. The shadow's body split open, revealing a core of swirling mirrored light. Inside, echoes of Arthur's own face flickered among the darkness. The curse's true link was exposed.
You are part of me, caretaker. The dungeon's curse lives through you. Will you break, or will you bind?
I won't be your vessel. I'll end this curse, even if I have to face myself to do it.
The final challenge awaits. The heart must be healed, or all will be lost.
As the maze trembled and the mirrored core pulsed, the shadow surged forward, ready for the ultimate confrontation.